Hey guys, STi rear brake pads today. So like the front, we kind of took the hard route, so I'll try to give you guys some tips. First thing you want to do is take the cotter pins out. That's what I'm going to call them. So just pliers and take them out. Next, take your punch and knock the pins out of there so you can get the retaining clip off. Again, you want to probably push down on the retaining clip, and it should make it a little bit easier to get the pin out. We end up having to use pliers and push the retaining clip down to get it out, so it can seem like they're a little bit tougher. Go ahead and do the same thing for the top. The top one should be easier because there shouldn't be as much pressure from the retaining clip. Okay, take the retaining clip out, and basically what you want to do is take your pads out. Again, if you take a screwdriver, put it in between the pad and the rotor, twist, you'll push the piston back a little bit, and then you can take it out with your hands. We just kind of force it out with two flat heads. And then basically you want to put the piston back in so it's flush with the inside of the caliper. Just use your flathead screwdriver and push it in. And then go ahead and put your new pads in, and make sure you line it up with the pins. So you don't want to put it as far back as my buddy put it. Line it back up. Okay, and then put your other pad in, same thing. Make sure it's lined up with the pinholes. And then make sure you put your outer shims back on with arrows up, because if you don't, your brake pads are going to be making a lot of noise. So we had to go back and do that after. Right? And then everything else is just in reverse order. So put your retaining clip back on and go ahead and put the pin back through. It's kind of difficult because this retaining clip is a little bit harder to see, so we're having a little bit of trouble trying to line everything up. So just be patient and use whatever you need to use to line everything up. And you're probably going to have to use your hammer to tap it lightly through, get everything to line up. Okay, there's the first one. And then do the same thing with the second pin. So go ahead and put a retaining clip back and try and get the pin through. Make sure everything is lined up. Should eventually get it. Okay, go ahead and use your hammer and finish it off. The easiest way to do it. Okay, and then all you do after that is just put your cones back in. So make sure that the pins are lined up correctly. If they're not, go ahead and take your pliers and twist them a little bit to line back up. Then just push the cotter pins all the way through. Go ahead and do the same thing with the top one, and that's it. So I hope this helped you.